Hey, what's up, y'all? This is your girl, Sugary Girl Candy 2012, and I'm here to bring you guys another video. So basically, this is just like a talking in general video. I just want to talk about like how and why, like why do people in turn like use the term spoiled, or why consumers shouldn't be complaining about a product and blah blah blah. So let me start with the whole spoiled thing, because I made mention of it in my my rant video. So the reason why I was like going on and I was upset at the fact that somebody called saying like WWE fans or consumers are so spoiled and blah blah blah. The first thing that comes to mind is like, do the people that say you're spoiled and say this shit ever think about the fact at why the us as consumers or fans are spoiled? When a company is putting new ideas into their games or in their products, of course we're going to be expecting more, obviously, because they're putting it in the game, so they're initially in spoiling us, you know what I'm saying? So of course we're going to be sitting here expecting more. So for you to call somebody spoiled because you were, obviously we as the consumers were expecting a little bit more and something a little bit better, it's freaking ridiculous, man. It's ridiculous, real talk. And and what makes these people so hypocritical is the fact that I'm pretty damn sure that they complain about something they didn't like. Obviously they probably complained and bitched and whined and about stuff they didn't like. So that makes you pretty much a big fucking hypocrite when you can go on somebody and call them spoiled, when I'm pretty damn sure you complained about something in your life before. It's ridiculous. And also when people tell other people to stop complaining and all this other dumb shit, the reason I say they need to stop, stop telling somebody to complain about something, because if you genuinely see something wrong, of course you're going to want to voice your opinion. Though I'm not sitting here expecting companies to sit there and listen to every dang single idea from a fan, because like I said before, some of them be ridiculous and be outrageous, obviously, but they need to listen to something and get feedback from their fans, because if you don't ever listen to your fans and you make it seem like you're listening to your fans, that's going to rub people the wrong way, dude. Like, real talk. Ooh, excuse me. I done seen so many companies go under because of this, and because they claim they were listening to fans and they weren't, and then try to blame the fans for shit that was their fault. You know what I'm saying? So I don't know, man. There's like I said before, and like I said before in like some videos before this, there are different type of complaining. There's complaining just to annoy, and there's complaining because you actually want to see changes. Now, I may have been doing some complaining for the sake of it on Twitter, because I was raging hard because I was upset, obviously, all this shit going on. But I also did most of the complaining to see some goddamn changes. I'm pretty sure there's a product that you want to see changes with, so you're obviously going to say something about it, though you may not obviously go online or whatever and rage about it, but you still want to see the product that you like, see some, some actual good changes. So that's basically what I'm looking for. I want to see some changes. I'm ready for something new. Like, I'm tired of all this having to wait this year and wait that year to add this, to add that, when we could have just all had it there. On top of which, talking about 2K, it's already been told and said that they've already had this under their belt for 2 years. So I don't understand why even make something that was such an important feature not a top priority. Like, everything else I probably could have soaked in and dealt with, and maybe I wouldn't probably still get the game because of all the cut features, but at least I could have understood and be like, you know what, I understand, I'm not going to go at them, and I'm not going to go hard or anything like that, or anybody against it, because I understand it's a new game. But when you cut a major feature like that, then I don't know, it's just giving a big middle finger, in my opinion. You're just cutting out half your fan base, and yeah, call me lazy, bitch, because I'm salty. Call me lazy. Cause yeah, I'm salty, I'm mad, and I'm sad, and not just me. Obviously, and a lot of people say, you know, like, who gives a fuck about divas and blah blah blah. And obviously, if nobody gave a fuck about divas, then Twitter wouldn't have blown up as much as it did. Cause believe it or not, there are actually a lot of people that use divas, and not just females, but males that use divas, or just like having them on their roster. So it's really upsetting when they say, oh, you know, you have to find out a week before the game releases that all these features are gone, and then they try to make up excuse after excuse on why, when see this, you know, it could have softened this blow if people would have known months back, and you wouldn't probably have seen Twitter blow up the way it did if people would known this information ahead of time, and you could have understood why. But since you don't give people enough time to soak in that information, then some of y'all bitches shouldn't be surprised at everybody being all these people being upset, and you should stop telling them to stop complaining. Like, what the fuck? Just because you spread your butt cheeks and follow everything that these companies do, don't mean everybody is going to do it. Don't mean everybody has to do it. That's all you. That's whatever. But I'm not finna do that. I'm going to keep having a voice, and I'm going to keep on doing me and doing whatever it is to get some changes. And I don't care if I have to complain to the end of the world. I don't care if I have to annoy the shit out of these companies, but I'm going to see some goddamn changes. And like I said before, us as consumers of these products and of this series aren't spoiled enough, because by the time they add something else, they got to take something else out, something else major. And I'm pretty damn sure that it's possible to fit a lot of shit on these discs now, considering the fact that both the Xbox One and the PS4 are both using Blu-ray 50 gigabytes. So I'm pretty damn sure, you know, they can do something with this. And if they're already speaking about limitations and nobody is saying anything wrong with it, just think about next year. See, if they would have took car mode completely out of the game, then every dudes would be raging like a mug too, and they'd be upset too. But since divas and people that use divas and create divas are doing it, is y'all need to stop complaining, and they're just making us out to be the enemies, like we're bad for complaining because 2K want to lay this information out on us right when the game comes out, literally a week before the game comes out and near it. So what the hell they was gonna do? Wait for people to go out and purchase the game and then say, hey, you know, these features are missing, or hey, you gotta find out that it's missing. Then you only gonna get half back on what the hell you paid for the damn game. And I'm not really with that, dog. I'm not really with that. So also, I want to give a shout out to all the superstars and all the males and dudes out there that stood up for the divas and the people that make divas instead of just throwing us under the bus and, you know, making us out to be enemies. I'm glad there are some people out there that understand where we're coming from and why we're upset, because we're not going to be able to experience like all the dudes that are going to be able to do it. Because so far, how many females have you seen tweet about this and saying they're excited for this game? How many females? Exactly, not many. So, like I said before, I'm not getting this game, and I don't know, this probably gonna be the last damn video I make of it, and I'm gonna just be moving on to something else, and hopefully they get their shit right by next year, because next year, y'all, like the people that are apologists right now, next year is no excuse. And if you're still making excuses for them by next year on why something is missing, then you're a goddamn D-rider. And just continue to keep your damn ass cheeks open and continue to take it up their ass without lube, because that's what y'all basically are good at, letting these companies walk all over you and let them fuck you while you lay on your back. Real talk. But whew. So yeah, that's basically why I made this video, because I believe this is gonna be my last video due to the fact that this game comes out on Tuesday. I won't be getting it. I'm going to GameStop tomorrow. Well, let me say today. Well, tomorrow, because today is still the 15th. I'm going to GameStop tomorrow with my bro, and we're gonna go pre-order some damn games and whatnot. Because like I said before, like, well, no, I didn't. Soon as he found out I got my PS4, like, cause I was trying to like secretly get my PS4 and then wait for it to arrive here and it'd be like, yeah, I got a PS4 now. Like, dummy me, like, cause you know we share the same account on ordering shit online, so first it was just my account, but then it just somehow became my whole family's account, so everybody uses it, everybody got the, you know, all the information and whatnot. So he was like, you ordered a PS4? I was like, how you know? He said, I was like, how you know? He was like, cause you know I got the little notification on my phone and blah blah blah. I was like, oh. I was like, yeah. And he was like, you gonna get the new WWE game? Because he don't know that it's I mean, he said SmackDown game, but he don't know it's just called WWE da 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 now, because he hasn't played the wrestling game since 2009. Actually, well, yeah, 2000. He hasn't played the WWE game since 2008, because, you know, we both used to play them games, create our cars and all that. I create all the females, and, you know, he would create his guy, his dude first. I create my dude, and then I create the divas and whatnot, and it'd be like vicious. And they used to have them little entrances where, you know, a whole stable would come out. I know y'all remember the one with the car where you can have a diva on the front hood, and then you have the superstars on. Like, I love that entrance, man. So, he asked me, you gonna get the WWE game? I was like, nah. I was like, nah. I was like, but if you gonna give me a game, he said, you want me to get it for you? I was like, nah, son. I was like, just give me Dragon Age Inquisition. I said, give me that, and I'm gonna get GTA myself, but he gonna give me Dragon Age Inquisition, and I'm gonna be getting Dragon Age Inquisition, GTA 5, not at the moment. It's just gonna be spread out, not, you know, all at once. And what else? Oh, Saints Row 4 Reelected, and Saints Row Get Out of Hell, and Dead Island. I'm not really like a fan of zombie games, but some odd reason I'm just really drawn to this game. But if I can get through all the Fallout games, I'm pretty damn sure I can get through this one. Because if y'all play Fallout, y'all see why. Be some freaking creepy ass looking mofos in that game. So basically, yeah, I mean, I think I'm just making this last video about WWE 2K15. I think I'm done with it for till next year, hoping that next year it will be better, and I'm hoping that it just won't be this many apologists, and there'll be more people that actually understand where we're coming from, instead of jumping to mean conclusions and saying you need to stop complaining, you're a bitch, and I swear, like it's always dudes that come for me. Like, it don't never be like, I hardly get females that come for me. Last female I got was when, you know, I was going on all the people that was just like throwing all this bullshit towards volition and whatnot, like just like literally threats and shit like that towards volition because of how they changed the game. And I'm like, the fuck. And I only remember ever getting one female you know, that I went against, you know, going back and forth with. But ever since then, like, I always seem to get dudes, and the first thing they do is just start calling me all types of names. Like, when you have to resort to your first comment calling me a name, then you know you already done lost that war, homie, real talk. And I just give them what they dish back out, and I go back and forth, and they must think because I'm a female that I'm weak, and I'm gonna be all kind, and I'm gonna be like, look, you need to calm down. Oh, hell to the fuck no. Dude, I grew up around males. I got brothers, dude, so my natural response is just being hard and being like, the fuck, like that, you know what I'm saying? So my natural response is, I'm gonna go the fuck back and forth with you. Don't think because I'm a female I won't. But notice though that it's always males that come for me, and then the first thing they gotta do is insult me. I'm like, damn, dude. And it don't be nothing harsh, and like they just skip over everything I say, or skip over any video, comment, or tweet that I have, and they just completely go to insulting me. I'm like, damn. Like, y'all dudes need to put down the controllers and go the fuck outside if you gotta go that hard because somebody got a differing opinion than you do, or a differing view than you do. Like, damn. And you would think feminists are fucked up. Damn. But yeah, that's basically it. Just actually understand before you go calling people complainers, and before you go calling people spoiled. Just actually understand why those consumers and those people and those fans are spoiled. It's because these people, these companies that make these products, do this shit. When they add new ideas and they let you get, and they give you more freedom, and they take it out or they make it less of what it was last year, then of course then people are going to be like, what the hell, and people going to get mad, and people going to be like, what the hell, I was expecting more, da 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 da. So you can't sit there calling people spoiled and shit. Like, what the fudge. I don't know, man. It's ridiculous, man. But anything I miss, I'll leave it down below. Leave y'all thoughts down below what y'all think it is. Do y'all honestly think, as you being a consumer and you putting down the money, do you honestly think that anybody has the right to call you spoiled if you're the one putting up the money for the product? Let me know what y'all think, and leave your comments down below. Thank you for liking, subscribing if you did, and I'll be sure to get back to your comments as quickly as I can. And that's it. Deuces.